Hey, what's up, friends? Welcome back to the Arc Vision Fan Jam. I'm Anton. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day because it is our, it's Supporter Sunday, and we're going to be reacting to a first on the channel, Mark Morales. Actually, this is a second on the channel because Mark and Mark Morton from Lamb of God, their song, I forget what it's called, but we listened to it. It was one of the first songs on the channel. I think it was in the first 2 or 3 weeks, and Mark actually, really nice guy, you know, a very wholesome person. I've talked to him a bit on Instagram, and we've kind of exchanged messages, and he just seems like a very good guy. I like his vibe, and you know, he's a proud father of 3, I believe, so shout out to you, Mark, of doing a difficult job of raising, you know, just incredible human beings into the world. But yeah, this recently came out, and yeah, I just, you know, I feel that, you know, for all kind of, you know, Mark, you know, just the kind things he's offered to do for the channel and everything, I just feel like it's right to you know, spotlight some of his stuff, because he just, yeah, that song he did with Mark was fantastic, which I forget the song, but it was great. All I wanted, maybe. But anyway, before getting into this, I do want to say thank you to all of you for being so awesome. Thank you for all the support. You guys are the fucking best. And yeah, if you guys are enjoying all of the content, you want to stay updated with all the videos, live streams, channel updates, all that kind of stuff, definitely consider subscribing, join the family, and hit the YouTube notification bell to stay updated with everything. And if you guys ever want to get a hold of me, please do so on Discord or Instagram. You guys just fucking love Instagram. So anyway, let's get into Mark Morton. Not Mark Morton, Mark Morales, Marco Morales, Heart Without a Prayer. I like that a lot. Has a country feel.
It's like you didn't even know me when I saw you today. Like our love did not exist, or like you felt the same way that you did when we were younger. Although the times have changed, my heart still longs for you. My love still waits for you. My soul belongs to you. It goes wherever you go.
Man, I fucking love this. Holy shit. Honestly, I like this. Dare I say, honestly, more than the one with Mark Morton. This just resonates on a way stronger feeling than that. Like that song, I liked it on face value. I thought it was a good song. I like Mark's voice, but this speaks to me emotionally in a way that one just didn't do. I think this appeals to the romantic in me. I'm just a very heart-centered person, and I feel a lot of feelings, and yeah, this kind of just, I like the positivity and just the sensitivity of this, man. I always like it when manly people show their emotions. Honestly, that is like my thing. I fucking love that. Just, I like that duality, man. Like, cause you know, obviously Mark is not a, comes across very masculine, and I love it that when that masculine and feminine kind of meets in the middle. So this is fucking beautiful. His melody placement is fantastic, which you guys know I'm all about, especially in verses, which like I always say, a lot of people overlook verses and actually putting a lot of craft into verses and making it stand out and melodic and harmonious or whatever. And man, this has just this like bluesy feel, this grounded feel, and his voice shines in this. Just some of the effortless vocal acrobatics he's doing. Goddamn, I dig this. So let's get back into it.
My still longs for you. My love still waits for you. My soul belongs to you. It goes wherever you go.
I love it when people just use the voice as an instrument. Love the electric in the background too.
Without a candle, you can't break the spell. Like a thorn without a rose, there's no reward going through hell. Like a heart without a prayer, there's no sense in any of it. My heart heart still longs for you. My love still waits for you. My soul belongs to you. It goes wherever you go. It's like you didn't even know me when I saw you today. Like our love did not exist, or like you felt the same way that you did when we were younger. Although the times have changed, my heart still longs for you. My love still waits for you. My soul belongs to you. It goes wherever you go. It goes wherever you go. It goes wherever you go.
God damn, that was a fucking masterpiece, Mark. Holy shit, that was good. Wow. Wow. Man, the production, excellent. Super clear. Every single instrument stood out. The only thing, and this could be an absolute production choice, but generally speaking, anytime there's an electric guitar or like a clean guitar in a song, I like it more up in the forefront. I think, if I actually think about it, I think I like it in front of the or like mixed side by side, or maybe, yeah, in front of the acoustic guitars. Because I'm trying to think of like the country we've listened to and what I've resonated with, what I've liked more than others. And I think I always like it when that electric guitar is mixed in front of the acoustic. That's a choice. Again, it's kind of like, do you want that more grounding feeling pushing a song forward, or do you want the not the aesthetics, but the, yeah, because like when you put the acoustic up forward, it gives it a more grounded feeling, right? It more rhythmic. And the electric kind of bleeds in the back and gives more texture. Where actually, I think what I like more is when that electric is adding more energy up front and the grounded is in the back. Just personal preference. But man, I thought your vocals in this have never sounded better. And I've honestly not heard that much of your music, but what I've heard, this was just, nothing jumped out to me like this did. This really jumped out to me. I, again, love the production. I loved it when, as it moved on, it added more layers. I'm a huge fan of that. Obviously, stripped down songs have their place, but I'm a sucker for layers. I like it when you add dynamics and layers. I like it when a song evolves over time, which is what this one did, right? It started off very bare bones with the acoustic, and then it added that, I don't know if it was a drum loop or a drum or like a hand clap. Now that I just can't remember. But like, I liked how it kept adding elements. I find just all of my favorite music, it's just, again, I'm a guy, I like a lot more than a little. As long as it doesn't drown out the core feeling of the song or drown out the vocals, because vocals are always my number one thing. Just personally, I resonate with vocals more than any other instrument in the universe. That's just what speaks to me. When I get moved so much or brought to tears, it's always the vocals. I don't think I've ever been brought to tears from an instrumental, but I have definitely been brought to tears from vocals. And I don't think it's always had to be in English, which is how I know that the voice has a profound effect on me, because I think it's been in other dialects or languages too. But man, dude, your vocals shined in this. Just yeah, on a whole other level, like, because everything I've heard, I always kind of subconsciously was probably like, oh, Mark's a good singer. But I never felt like, I'm speaking to you now, that like you were on the level of my favorites. You know what I mean? Everybody, we have our tiers, whether we know it or not. But, when I think about my favorite artists, it's like, Winston McCall, Florence the Machine, Stevie Nicks. Where with this, like, man, if you keep putting out songs like this, like, man, this is top notch for me. It's like, this really gets me in my heart, which is what all music is all trying to go to, is the heart. Like, just Ivan Moody, Five Finger Death Punch, say what you will about him, but man, I love that guy's cadence. He just has such a rich voice. And another thing, yeah, so pretty much musically, literally, there was not a single part of this song I would have changed. Because a lot of the times, like in music, I will enjoy one part over another. Usually, all of my favorite music of all time, I've always loved the chorus. There's not a single song that I will ever say is in my top favorite songs that didn't have a chorus that hit me really hard. I don't care how good the verses are. If the chorus does not land, it does not hit me right here. Because for me, the chorus is the crescendo. It's the glue that ties the emotional masterpiece together. Like everything, if like you can have great verses, but if it doesn't go anywhere, if it doesn't, because the chorus is almost always the thing that all the energy of the song is amounting to. It's the thing that gathers up everything, all the momentum, and it hits you. The emotion of the song is almost, you can change it up, but when it comes to my favorite music, always in the chorus. And so you nailed the chorus, which is so important, and honestly nailed the verses too, which even some of my favorite songs, like the verses are not always nailed to such a degree, but the chorus always hits so hard that it cements in my heart. And another thing is the music video, and what I actually pieced together what the lyrics were about. If I'm correct, it's about a past relationship that fell apart. I'm sure she broke up with you because you were still holding on to the feelings, and you're still, your soul still belongs to her. And you still think of her, and seeing her with another person can just set you over the edge. And I can relate to that because that happened to me when I was 20 years old, had a breakup, and I had to work with her all summer, and that was fucking painful, honestly. Like, when we were together, it was so, just like anything, when especially in your 20s, hormones are going crazy, and like, you think about them all the time, every waking minute of the day. Overtakes your job, overtakes everything. It's just like you're just so fixated on that emotion. And yeah, broke up, and literally, like, very quickly she found the arms of another, and then I had to watch that all summer. And I remember, man, when the week it happened that we broke up, man, I couldn't eat for like, I think it was like close to a week, man. Like, it was crazy. I just had no hunger. I just almost like threw up. Like, it was just so much emotional pain. Like I said, I'm, naturally, like, archetypally speaking, I am quite sensitive. Ever since I was a kid, I feel things very deeply, and I've learned to kind of keep that at bay and not have it affect me as much. But that's been a process because, I can relate to this story of just, like I said before, a lot of the time what hurts more than anything is the dreams that are shattered. Not the reality. It's not actually the breakup. It's the dreams of growing old together, having kids together, just being happy together in the future, having someone to care about you so much, and having someone to care about and protect and love and cherish. And it's all the things that we create for this other person that they never signed up to, that when we break up, or at least it's just my experience, that is what's so earth-shattering. It's just, it destroys this future that you've created, this future that you've hoped for, that you've, in some sense, especially when you're younger, stayed alive for, that has kept you moving forward. And then suddenly that future doesn't exist, and you're without this person, and it's just your life, the life that you've probably been neglecting because you've been putting so much energy and focus into this future with this other person. So, yeah, honestly, it's painful, and I'm sure we all go through that until we learn to, some will numb themselves out so much that they never feel it, and others will find more healthy ways of separating, of just not pouring all that energy into that dream, into what, pour your energy into what's right in front of you in this moment and what your life is. And, I think that's another thing is like, at the end of the day, like, we're here to live our own lives. We're here to live our own dreams. And, people always say, oh, like, I want to be the most important thing in your life. It's like, no, like, the most important thing in your life has to be your life. They will be the second most important thing right behind that, but you have to be living for you, because if you're not living for you and you're living for them, you're putting way too much pressure on them, because now it's up to them to save your life. It's up to them to keep you going. It's up to them to stop you from killing yourself. And that kind of pressure, because I know people that have that kind of pressure on them, I would not wish that upon anyone. It is ultimately our jobs to make ourselves happy, and all we're doing with another person is sharing our love, sharing our lives with someone. We're not expecting them to save our lives, because it's not their job. Their job is just to, radiate love. In the end, it's an old quantum physics principle that 2 + 2 = 8. Essentially, it's that if people are on disharmonious vibrations, it cancels out all the energy. But if two people are on harmonious vibrations, if they're harmonious and resonant with one another, it actually amplifies each of their energies. So you'd think like, a 2 and a 2 would equal 4, it actually equals 8. If you're interested in that kind of quantum physics shit, look up Bruce Lipton, Biology of Belief and the Honeymoon Effect. Amazing book. But honestly, I applaud you on this one, Mark. This was a phenomenal song. Bravo. Hats to you. And yeah, hopefully everyone who watched this enjoyed it as much as I did. And if you would like to check out more of Mark's music, definitely give it a shot. Let's do stuff with Mark Morton. He did 2 songs, and he also did a song called Blur on Anesthetic, Mark's first solo record. But yeah, Mark has always been a fantastic vocalist. But like I said, I feel like this is just on another level. And to everyone, thank you so much for all the love and all the support. Like I said before, thank you for liking these videos. Thank you for sharing these videos. It goes a really long way. And anytime you guys want to get a hold of me, please do so on Discord. DM me. I love hearing from you guys, especially those that leave really long, sappy messages. You guys are the fucking best. And yeah. So if you guys are in a podcast, I have my own, the Archvision Podcast, and if you'd like to check that out, I'll throw a link in the description below. Also know that if you want to get your song reacted to on Supporter Sunday, that's what I have right now, definitely check out the Patreon link down below to get more info on that. So I'll see you again tomorrow. I love you guys. Peace.